Saturday night, date night.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll continue tonight with Coach Blashill. Please let us know if you'd like to ask a question, and we'll get started with Trevor Thompson.
Blash, can you just start with an update on Mitchell Stevens?
Yeah, Mitch has a lower body injury, as you probably could tell, and he'll miss some time here. I don't know the exact amount yet, but he'll miss some time.
Can you just break down tonight's game, what you liked about it, and the end result?
Well, let's start with that. I like the end result. I think parts of the first I liked, parts of the second I really liked. And then I thought in the third they were better than us for sure. I thought Ned was excellent. I thought the puck stuck to him. I think there's lessons we have to learn that we have to keep finding ways to get better at. We still give up too many chances, so we need to get better at that. I think our puck management still needs to get better. We've played a lot of hockey here, so we're trying to manage the energy. We looked like we ran out a little bit of steam there at the end, and they pushed hard. But in the end, you want to learn lessons while you're winning, and we did that. Yeah, I thought the crowd was great. I thought our energy in care level and compete early was good, but we just got to keep sharpening up our game.
Before you were able to get on the board, there were a ton of chances that you weren't able to capitalize on. Were you sensing any frustration, or just sticking with it at that point?
Yeah, I didn't sense a lot of frustration really. I thought our guys got a little frustrated in the third. We just couldn't make any plays at all. We didn't have enough poise with the puck and stuff like that. But I didn't sense frustration at that point. I thought we were fine.
300 points for Dylan at this stage in his career. What have you seen along the way? You've seen them all.
I see a guy who has great passion and cares a ton. That to me is his best attribute. I think lots of people would say is speed. For me, it's not. It's his inner drive. It's his want to win. It's his want to be a great player. And I think it's that's pushed him to have that, to hit that milestone.
Thanks, Blash.
Yeah.
Next we'll go to Helene St. James.
Jeff, what do you think it says about your team, how you guys come back and gotten 4-1 after a bit of a dip there?
Well, I think it's a real positive. We sat in Buffalo and we talked on the ice in practice, and we talked about the fact that the week prior, I mean, literally, if you had rewound the clock a week from there, we had a ton of confidence, and all of a sudden, we had not much confidence, and I thought that third period in Buffalo was huge. The end of it, that how good Tyler played there, and I think and we've picked up steam from there. So I think part of it is the fact, as I've said before, we have more guys with ability to make some plays to make a difference in the game. And I think that's important. I do think there's a lot of things we got to get way better at, and we're going to keep working towards it. We don't get enough practice time right now because of the just trying to kind of conserve energy at times because of how much we're playing. But we'll do our best to get better through film.
Just regarding Stevens being out sometime, then do you anticipate calling someone out? Is Joe Valeno going to be on the trip, or?
I haven't talked to Steve, so I don't know that answer at all in terms of who I would anticipate at some point calling somebody up. I think if my calculations are right, we have 12 healthy forwards and 7 healthy D. So I think going on this trip, you'd like to have one more, that you have a chance to bring in. So we'll see what we do.
Ansar Khan.
Yeah, Jeff. Suter has 3 goals in the last 5 games. It seems like his confidence is really picking up. And how important is that getting that second line scoring to take some of the pressure off the top line?
Well, I think it's critical. I don't think the top line had played real good through large parts of the first part of the year, but you're not going to keep up the scoring pace that they were on. I mean, it was well over a point a game at some points, for a couple of guys. So that's going to balance out a little bit, and while that happens, you got to make sure you have scoring throughout your lineup. And I thought, I think Suits has played real good. It's really probably. Buffalo and then on, he's played real good. So he's really starting to find his game. I think he's done a real good job. And then I thought the Rasmussen line was excellent tonight. To be honest with you, I thought that was our best line.
And also, you talked a little bit about it this morning, but the PK at home, I think it's now 6 straight games without allowing a goal. And how important was that, especially those 2 penalties there in the second period after you took the lead?
Yeah, I mean, that's an easy way to quell momentum is give up a goal there, you know. So I thought, again, I thought we had momentum on our side. I thought the crowd was excellent again tonight. I mean, excellent. It's a loud building, and you know, our PK needed to step up, and they did. And we just got to keep grinding away at that PK because I do think, you know, we gave up a chance or two more than we wanted to. But you know, in the end, I thought our PK was solid, and we needed to be real good.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Last question, Ted Colfin.
Jeff, do you feel like Ned is zoned in right now? I mean, is he at a level here, right, that, you know, it's pretty tough to beat right now, it seems like.
Yeah, I thought tonight was his best game that I, you know, in terms of maybe my recall's wrong, but I thought the puck stuck to him a ton, and I think that's the huge key for goalies is, especially if you're undersized at all, that the puck sticks to you, and you know, they hit him in lots of different areas, and he was able to control all those rebounds, and Montreal does a very, very good job of being hard at the net, so for him to do the job he did in terms of controlling those rebounds, I thought was critical for us tonight. So he's certainly in a good groove, and you know, I believe it's something he can continue to do. And then, like I said, we got to get better defensively in front of him.
Jeff, is that his best characteristic, or what about his game? Or one or two things about his game that you really like?
Well, I think he's got a good mental toughness, which I think is probably the most important thing for a goalie. I really think he's got a good resolve to him. And then I'd say secondly, you know, I think he sees the puck pretty well, and that's, again, if you're undersized at all, it's critical you see the puck well, and he does a good job of that.
The last one, I don't know if we'll see you tomorrow or not, but just going into this road trip, how important is it just to gain a little bit of consistency and success on the road here coming up?
Yeah, you know, I think you have to be able to win both at home and on the road, and you know, we got some tough opponents and a tough trip, so we got to go out and start with a real good showing against Columbus. You know, again, I think we've got better hockey in us. I'm glad we won tonight. I'm glad we can learn lessons while getting points, but I do think we've got better hockey in us.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's all for us tonight. Thanks everyone for joining us.